It's wintertime. Farmers looking at farm magazines, seeing all kinds of ads of new products that they can spray to cure everything and anything. And some of that is some new herbicides, and we probably have quite a few that are out there. Any that you might think that, well, this might need a second thought before it gets too far out there?
Well, there was one that has been brought to our attention because of an issue with corn sensitivity to one of the newest HPPD inhibitors. Um, Originally, I thought maybe this was a fluke, but we did some research to follow up, and it turns out there's a completely new genetic vulnerability in corn to this product. Tolpyralate is the active ingredient, and so what we know, it's an HPPD inhibitor. Unfortunately, what we know about corn sensitivity to other HPPD inhibitors, such as mesotrione or timbotrione, does not apply to this newest product. And it's a little bit, initially I didn't know what to think of it because we confirmed it was real, but I only knew of it in one inbred for one seed company, one corn inbred for one seed company. We did just a slight amount of screening, trying to cast a little bit broader net just to see if it would show up anywhere else. And with pretty minimal screening, we've identified a total of 49 different corn inbreds with severe sensitivity to this product, both sweet corn and field corn, temperate germplasm like grown around here, as well as tropical germplasm, and from both public and private seed sources. So I think it's something that requires some follow-up, not just our group, but others as well, particularly seed companies and any other manufacturers of herbicides that are looking at developing new HPPD inhibitors based on the structure that this compound is based on. It's probably worth looking at a little bit closer.
Okay, it kills weeds, but it also kills the corn.
Well, yeah, and that's not what you want to have happen, right? Selectivity is the word we're looking for here. And for the most part, for the most part, it's not something that we expect to be a problem, but it's reared its ugly head, so it's worth being aware of and some follow-up work to find out how extensive it is and what's actually driving this sensitivity.
Now, and what's the chemistry called? What's the name of it?
The active ingredient is called tolpyralate.
Tolpyralate.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And what does it do to corn? How does corn react to it?
So a person knows if they've got sensitive germplasm because it's an HPPD inhibitor, which is a bleaching herbicide. So the leaves of sensitive plants will bleach shortly after post-emergence application. So corn leaves will turn white. And we do see some lines that actually looks like more of a burn down treatment to the corn. But for the most part, the most common injury symptom we see is this bleaching of the leaves shortly after, a few days to a week after application.
49 different numbers that are out there. I'm assuming that the seed corn companies all know about this and probably are not going to be distributing that, or at least distributing it with a note on the bag or the box that said don't use tolpyralate on it.
Well, we had to get all of our research in order, make sure we were confident in the data and knew all this was repeatable. But we did get the word out on it in December of 2023. Here's the issue. Actually brought in the company last summer before we even published to say, I just want to know that be aware of this. I can't comment on what companies have or have not prepared for, but it is interesting the extent of it. Not just if I can deviate to not deviate, but expand on. In sweet corn, one of the three major endosperm mutants, the sugar enhancer gene that was brought in, the source of that trait for sweet corn, the inbred line that was the source of that, is severely sensitive as well. So I feel like it could be, and of course we've seen it in a number of different field corn lines as well. So I think it's worth the seed companies asking themselves the very question you were asking me. Are they prepared?